Welcome back to Let's Play Super Robot Tyson J. And as promised, I said I would go throughout what all these little categories are on the intermission screen. Now you got three categories. You got pilot, unit, and system. Pilot stats are basically this. All that you see ranging from melee to hit ratio. It basically says a lot about how well your character or your party does in actual combat. The highest you can actually go as far as defense is at least 500. Of course, you see right there that, your next level. And as always with every Super Robot Tyson game, every time you gain a level, it's by 500. So therefore, 500 would be the max amount of points you would have to level up with. So it doesn't change no matter how high you can level. This goes with every Super Robot Wars game ever known, from 1 to Z2. It's always been like that. Even with the OG Saga games, they've always been like that. The spirit points are basically just that. They will allow you to use different skills, like for instance guts. And as I said before, Toya is a special case because since he has 3 sub-pilots, you can actually switch them between missions. Like I said, you got Katia Grignard, Festinia Muse, and Melua Melna Mia. Now, of course, you have, everybody else, which will slowly and surely add up really quickly. Pilot training is basically you use said points for the following. Your melee weapon attack power goes up. Your ranged weapon can go up. Your defense received can go down. That means any kind of damage you take, it will go down. The higher the defense, the better you are. The better damage you'll less take. Abilities are basically your defense skills, and your critical rate. Evade is your evasion, and of course, your hit rate is basically that, how well you can actually nail a target. Now, I'm going to put 2 into range. For Toya, 1 for melee. And Sayaka never leveled yet, but that's okay. Still early in the game, so therefore, nothing wrong. Now, modules. These are the little things that you can put in your extra slots as, like, consumables. Like if you get a repair kit or something like that. And of course, you have different mechs, so therefore, slots are different. Like with Koji and Toya, they only have 2, but with Sayaka, she has 4. Your unit stats basically cover everything from what your mech type is, the terrain it's good at, the movement, the size, the mobility, and the repair cost if it gets destroyed, and of course, how much armor. And of course, the theme song. Now, of course, our hero has the theme song of Fate. You can also change the theme song at any given time should you feel you need something different. Now, this doesn't go with one character, but it goes with all the characters that you have in your party, like Mazinger Z and Aphrodite 8. Unit upgrade, basically, all you do is this. You go through all your units, and what you do is upgrade what you need to upgrade. Now, when you max out, you can actually gain extra bonuses, from extra health to extra health, extra energy, mobility, armor, all that good stuff like that there. The same goes with the weapons. I mean, you can push them up to max, and, well, what would happen is, if you were to max them all out, you can actually gain another bonus, being that you can get more ammo, or you can cut your energy cost down. Like, instead of using the total max amount, it'll be shortened down to 30%. Parts are basically where the slots are going to be. Like I said, you know, your consumables are like propellant tanks or something like that. Or later, you can get extra parts to help give your mechs a little advantage, as it were. You can't pick unit variants yet because it's not there. Change background music is for basically your characters. Like right now, I only have 3. Judgment Justice is basically this. The title screen. Fate is Toya's theme. So of course, another thing I forgot to mention in Pilot. Well, let's see, you have a transfer. So that means you can transfer characters from one unit to the other unit. So it's like if you want Sayaka in Mazinger Z, you can put her in Mazinger Z. And you want Koji in Aphrodite A, you can put him in Aphrodite A. This goes with every other character you encounter along the way, which is good if you want to really switch up things, such as, you know, giving other characters a chance to level up, since when they show up, they really don't have a mech of their own. So therefore, if you want to level up certain people, you can. I will highly suggest that you do so. It doesn't change anything in the story, by the way. In the system, you have save data, so, you know, that's basically just, you know, it's self-explanatory. You know, you have save data, and, you know, that's all you can do, save your game. You can still do it in-game, just press start at any given time. Especially in story mode, because in some parts you will run across route splits. Yeah, that's right, route splits. Because in this game, there are plenty of them. And throughout this game, I will actually save state at these route splits, just so I can show both sides of each mission. So therefore, I will be doing an in-game save and a save state. Also, how I was also going to go with the mission is it's going to be 2 parts. Namely, if the mission is going to have 2 parts, well, I'm going to do one half of the mission and then cut that and just do the other half. So it's going to be one mission split into 2 parts. Just in case, should it have to be a long mission, it'll be split in 2 parts. However, if it's not, there's just going to be 1 part. That's how it's going to be. Sell items is basically, well, just that. You can sell items just for extra money if you need it. Reference! Reference are all the spirit commands, your special skills, and your abilities. Don't worry, you get to see all of them when you actually level. So therefore, you got a whole list of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 spirit commands. You have account, and for special skills, you have 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 18 slots for special skills, and for abilities, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So, like I said, don't worry about it. Through the course of the game, you will get to see all of these skills. Weapon names. Basically, you can change these names at any given time. This is why I basically just did all this off camera, because, you know, you don't need to see me type in all the names for everything, for all the attacks that I'm going to do with the main character's robot. You can change it at a different time. Puzzle Robo is basically a little side minigame that, if done correctly, especially with a favorite series, you can actually win extra bonuses if you can do the puzzle right. Now, it's really called Sume Puzzle Robo, but I'm not going to do Puzzle Robo. And next map, of course, is, well, you know, the next mission of the game. So with that, I hope this clears things up with anyone who wants to know what each mean. And like I said, don't worry. Unit variants you will see pretty soon as we gain more and more allies to the cause. So unit variants are basically, you know, different modes. That's what I should say, different modes, so that's all you need to know. Oh, don't worry, you'll get to see them pretty soon. But anyway, I'll see you in the next episode, in which we actually do episode 2.